What is up? What are we doing today? I don't know what I'm gonna do today. Are we gonna fight for Ryo or not? I made a community poll. What do you want from me? I think that's the way that I get the most reach. We got 6.5k votes. People do not care. People voted more for 15k for concerned about power creep, 18k for if you could do charge attacks or not, 16k for what Sandrone design you want, 9.3k for which buffs video, 8k for which character, 8k for which character, 8k for which character, 7k for which character, 7k, 9.4k for meta takes. Oh, that one didn't get very many votes. And then only 6.5k for Ryo. It's not the worst showing ever, but it's a bit, Ryo's a lost cause. That's how I feel. Did you have any dreams? I had a dream that Alosha is a bit worse than he used to be. And that most people, like very few people are gonna... I bet Alosha 6 gets power corrupt before 90% of people have him. That's what I think. I did pull Bina cons because of your suggestion. When did I suggest to pull Bina cons? Didn't I say don't pull Bina cons in my video? Anyways, I'm glad you got Bina at least. Oh, just pull Bina because of your suggestion. Okay, okay. I thought you said cons. I misread. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I suggest Bina. I stand Bina. I do. I feel like in this day and age, people are unwilling to take a stand, and I stand for Bina. Agreed? I don't care if you agree. All right, let's see here. What do we got? We stand with Odette? Well, yeah, you should get Odette too. Maybe I'm like 2 ends for Bina. Bina. Bina banner. Maybe I'm overly optimistic, but I just really think that most people can get both. And if you can't, it's because you just spent a bunch of pulls on something you should have saved for Bina. What weapon is Bina using in your calcs? Pretty much always Fav. Although, yeah, if she's a support, it's always Fav, basically. Like on the Nefer, Flints, and Zabai teams, it's always Fav. In her, most of the testing from her DPS is on her SIG, just like everyone else. I've been playing this event, and I don't love it. I don't hate it, but I do not love it. I do not. How much ER does she need with Fav? My Bina has... I mean, it depends on the team. Where is she? There she is. My Bina has 186. It is not quite enough. I would go for 200. But it's fine. And that's on Silken Wing. Well, that gives the ER, but yeah. Want to do my C6 pulls? I'm at C3. What does chat want? Does chat want me to do that? Are people into that? Or do you want to see me do event bullshit? You don't love shooting the Fatuis? It's so much slower than just running up to them and killing them. Moana? I don't know about that Moana movie. That's a bad idea. Why are we making a remake so soon after? That's absurd. Yeah, we gotta peg that guy. Peg that guy. That guy. I don't know. Let's just go for it. Get fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked. Uh-oh. I'm so good. Holy shit. How good am I? I'm insane. As someone who's just discovered Genshin 1 month ago and have not reached Nodcry, would you recommend me pulling for Columbina? I don't know if you'll have the pulls to get anyone, but if you do, then yeah, I would say getting Columbina is a good idea. And then getting Odette is probably a good idea. Just note that if you do get Columbina, you are locked into also getting... It's tough. It's like, do you want to make the bet? It's like you get to make the bet on how bad power creep is going to be. If power creep is going to be the worst thing ever, and we're going to have power creep the likes of which any Hoyo game has never seen before, then you skip Bina. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I think it's going to be, we're going to get one power creepy team, but I don't think we're going to get more than one. So I think it's worth getting Bina and Zabai. If you're new, you plan to get Bina, Zabai, and you plan to get Odette plus Vesna or whatever stellar carry is really good. That's what I think. That's what I think is a good idea to do. Odette and Saritsa? Yeah, you can still get Saritsa, for sure. Yeah. You get Bina, Zabai, and Odette, Saritsa, or whatever. That's what I think is what to do. Official Flint's Columbine official Sucrose. Should official be on Golden Troop or TOM or Silken? I think Golden. I think TOM. But yeah, I think TOM. Is no DPS or not? I think he will be. I can't clear Dire because my only Natlan DPS is C0 Chascat. That's rough, buddy. I think as a brand new player, yeah, and if Enzabai might rerun in 7.1, so I think that's a perfect lineup. You get Bina, you get Odette, then you get Zabai, and you're like, and you pick Mizuki as your free standard, and you use a Stellar Swirl team that's pretty broken, and you use your Zabai team, and then you wait it out for whatever broken other stellar DPS there is. I think it's great. I think that's my recommended plan. Default plan for a new player. You can not do it. You can get, you know, an Effa instead, or you can skip Lunar instead, or you can do whatever. But that's my plan that I know it won't go. Hey, maybe it won't be the absolute most optimal, but I think it is going to be safe and strong. You know what I'm saying? Kind of obsessed with the Fontaine event. I liked it too. I didn't think I would like it, but I thought it was actually not too bad. Are AI talents and character level importance in Jordan teams? Yeah. Yeah, you want her to be 90 and... Oh, I didn't count that? Fuck. You want her to be 90 and crowned her skill. You can leave her other ones at 1. Okay, I see the vision. Is Benefa good without Flint Cess? Or Binea better without Zabai? Why are you obsessed with not pulling the DPS? What's your problem? The best one is Zabai without anything else. That's the best one. But it depends on your goals. For a casual, getting just Inefa is fine. For meta, kind of an underrated path is Inefa plus Zabai. It's just like, it is strong. It's strong enough for a lot of people. It might not be strong enough for you. It depends on, it has, pulling Binea, I would say Benefa is definitely better than Binea. So Bina and Effa is better than Bina Linnea. Definitely. Is Benefa enough to be worth it all on its own? It depends on your goals. It's very flexible and covers your Electro, but it's not necessarily going to be worth it. The Benefa is just as strong as Flint's Premium, but it covers more shells. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lao Benefa? Yeah. Am I fucked? Oh! Wait, I can undo that shot! No! Yeah, it's just DPS Bina. It seems like people really have a desire to not get the total package. Which I get. Scoop! Why can't I get... We hit all of them. I guess they want me to go further. Go further beyond. Why am I having the most trouble with this one? Okay, we have to go farther. That with Alosha nerfed, Caesar Chi-Chi will be best lost in Slaughter, Caesar Escafé. C6, like, C6 Alosha is still the best. As far as I know. But it's by a much smaller margin. To the point where it's like... Why? I think I kind of fucked myself. Oh, we're fine. Ah, bitch. What do you do with Columbina if you have no other outcry 5 stars? You pull an outcry 5 star. Don't piss me off. You pull Zabai. Flint C1 pairs great with his weapon. True. Currently ER 182 still feels low sometimes. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. C1 Columbina higher team DPS than R1? No, R1 is, but C2 Columbina is better. What about Bina would you be wrong about? Whether she's worth pulling. A lot of people are like, skip Bina, she's washed. She's fake, she's a fraud. That's a lot of people think that. Isn't like Flynn's the best for Lunar Shell? I would say Zabai plus Inefa would be the better. I'm getting Inefa if she comes in 7, yeah. What am I doing right now? Slap Sandrone and skirt my crystallized team and something, I don't know. If you have no lunar characters, skip Bina and go Stellar. I still think Bina Zabai is worth it. I'm just gonna say it. But if you refuse to buy, then it's more questionable. That's my take. I think Bina Zabai is still worth it. What's the DPS for C6 Florian? Like 250k. I think it's fine if you do pull Bina, but only with Zabai. Well, I think Zabai is a great safety. It's the great safety. I think if you end up going for both Llama and Nefer, that's also fine. If you go for Flints and Inefa, that's fine. If you go Zabai Inefa, that's fine. If you go Zabai Linnea, that's also fine. If you go just Inefa, could be fine, could be not enough. If you go just Zabai, it's at least going to be good. And if you can double dip into Linnea or Inefa to make it great. It gives you options, it gives you flexibility, but it's also good where it's at. I really like being as a buy, even if you don't have any Lunar. Lunar's still gonna get chills for another year? Exactly. Exactly. At least another year. Maybe 2. EM Sans okay on Bina? No. 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 Bina and Efa Lauma. It is a DPS Bina team. It is alright. It's just a bit expensive for the power you get, but it is flexible. Do you get tired of answering the same questions? A little bit. Okay, let's finally 90 Bina's weapon. I'm getting a bit tired of this. Oh my god. Why is destroy the first option? Domain not available? Fuck you. Okay, let's 90 this weapon then. Let's craft these first, I guess. Curious because I got Llama for Nilu team. Yeah, it's still good. You can check it. I tested it. It's in my sheet if you want to check it out. Linked in every video. Maybe we'll get enough bonuses. No. Come on, Ayaka, give me bonus. Okay. One bonus. One bonus. One bonus. Yes! Okay. What else? So we need to farm those, but that's resin-wise. That's. Oh, we didn't even need a bonus. Oh, the other bonus was enough. The other bonus was enough. It's really funny. What's the least area you could get away with for Lunar Navia? I don't know. I have 182, so probably a bit less than that. Calling me as the worst character in the game, just use Barbara instead. True. So true, man. He's truing so hard right now. What other weapons do I have that are, like, not 90 that should be? Farina's does not matter. Freedom Sworn? I guess. Shit, that's like all of my stuff. But we're not leveling anyone's weapon for a while. We'll leave it until we need it. Oh, we need to build Nahia's weapon. Okay. Because her weapon's just, like, good sometimes. You know? Why are you building Mizuki? Is she gonna be good for Stellar Swirl reaction? That's the rumor. Rumor has it. Ooh. What do you think the DPS of the strongest C0 team will be by the end of Snezhnaya? 240. 230. 235. You don't like sucrose or what? I like sucrose. No dreams from now on. We've been working on it for a little bit, transitioning, finding our rhythm. If they gave away a free 5-star standard banner weapon, what would be the best pick? It's very account dependent. Jade Spear is very good, especially if you don't have deathmatch. Like, Jade Spear is probably really worth it. It's just often really good, I feel. Oh, I want Mulan Icon so bad. I'm gonna get Mulan Icons, by the way. I don't understand why this screen doesn't prioritize your favorites. What is the point of having favorites if you're not going to prioritize them? Jade Spear is really good. If you use Bennett, Skyward Blade is really good. If you play this team, Skyward Atlas is pretty good on Nicole. What else? I don't really like Lost Prayer all that much. It can be okay. Skyward Spine is terrible. Wolf's Gravestone can be okay. For most players, it's probably going to be Jade Spear or Skyward Atlas, I guess. I think Jade Spear is overall the best. Skyward Atlas, Skyward Blade have some use. Lost Prayer can be okay. Skyward Spine never. What are the others? Yeah. Is it Jeff as a grifter? How so? think he's wrong sometimes. I don't know about a good character. What did he say? Oh, he said Columbina's not worth it anymore? Of course he did. Of course he did! My arch rival! My nemesis. Horand is trash, man. He says that the only thing we have in common is we both like Skirk. C1 Flans with Jade Spear. Should I go for Columbina or an Effa? Columbina and an Effa are about equal on Flynn's teams in my testing. He doesn't say she's not worth it. Okay, well, that's fine then. I think that there is nuance to it. I understand the perspective. Like, here's the thing, right? Okay, here's the thing. It's possible that power creep just goes so crazy that you wish that maybe it's not worth picking her up from if you have no lunar characters. It is possible. It's not impossible. And it's certainly never bad to just wait and get new characters. But then it's like, Hex wasn't stronger than Natlin stuff. So I just kind of think that Bina, and I also don't think it's going to be bad to have lunar stuff. I just think it's going to stay good, you know? But I get it. But I just don't agree with it. I think at the end of the day, I just crafted beyond this when I needed these. Maybe don't listen to me. Maybe I'm just stupid. How can you be with so many characters with artifacts? Played for a long time. Sometimes I resin refresh. I'm very resin efficient. I always buy the battle pass. So Jeff said Clarion was bad while playing with her Lion's Roar, and unleveled talents, and on terrible teams. It was the Jeff's worst era, I'm not gonna lie. An F over Columbina for Flynn's because of sustain. Yeah, sure. But the thing is, Columbina's here now. So you can get Columbina first, and then maybe get an Effa as well if you're lucky. So I kind of... Also, a Circle Impact I know is cringe. I don't know. Craft mount 2. Okay, one more. Hopefully this isn't, like, way too much. I hate how mandatory an Effa is for Columbina. An Effa isn't specifically mandatory for Columbina. What do you mean? Columbina is an easy skip? That's a crazy take. But, like, hey, if you just want to skip Lunar entirely and go for another package, then that's fine. It's better to wait for an Effa because Columbina is guaranteed to get another rerun in the 7.x era. I don't know about that. I don't know, man. It's a long wait to Columbina. Maybe you're right. I don't know, man. That's tough. It's hard for me to understand. People say skip Bina when she enables the 3 best team in the game. Exactly. I feel like you have to, like, do crazy mental gymnastics to justify labeling Bina as an easy skip. Okay, we've made some progress on that weapon. C0 Beta would be better than C0 Alosha for Sundrone. I think Alosha should be better. C0 Beta ain't all that. Yeah, C0 Beta doesn't do anything. C6 Beta should be better. And I know Alosha isn't a real character until C2, but Beto isn't a real character until C6. C0 Beto does nothing? Yeah, exactly. Been playing since January, becoming aware these past few months about meta power creep. It's so obvious for my account to finish one lunar account. Yeah, exactly. I think one lunar team is very much worth it. Don't do more. Do not do more. I am glad that we're done coping about more than one lunar team. None of the questions asked about more than one lunar team. None of them. Not a single one. I was really proud of you guys. What is going on? I want to go to the moon. Sad because of Alosha nerfs. I don't have Yai, so my Ryo's cooked. I mean, Alosha already didn't work really with Ryo, so I don't know about that particular sadness. I'm a big fan. I actually like living a bit less in Future Impact Land because there's so many changes throughout pre-release that it's like it's a bit dangerous to live too hard in Future Impact Land when things are still so subject to change. Wow. This is the moon? Holy moon. This is sick. Cannot wait to waste real world dollars on the Primo's Frodette. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, okay, okay. This is my official link to the official top-up website. The official top-up website. You get up to 8% off of each order. And if you use something that I don't know, if some people have said, look, I'm not gonna say it, okay? I'm not gonna say it, but some people do certain things, and even if you do those kind of certain things, I don't know how the powers that be. I don't know how Paimon feels about these things, to be honest. Like, I have no idea. I'm not going to ask, and I'm not going to say anything. But people do this, and that's a better option. You can do it through my link, and that's a better option than any of the third-party websites. And that's ultimately why I went with this. I personally would have gotten more money if I stayed with the third-party websites, but I believe that this is better for you guys. And if people purchase through my link, then it's still good enough for the channel. So this is how it's going to go. So I need you guys to work with me. And if you need to be, if you need those sweet discount, if you just want to be like totally straight and narrow, just purchase through this. You get up to 8% off. Purchasing through my link, it's the same as purchasing in game, except you get extra gems. But if you need the sweet little discount, some people talk about this, and you can do that through my site, and that should be better than going through any third-party site. Know what I'm saying? And you're going all official, supporting the channel, the lowest cost for you, and a little bonus Primogem. Know what I'm saying? And I bought your welcome through your link today. I really appreciate it. It's literally, it's actually very scary, the new situation I have compared to what I had before. What I had before was much more of a sure thing. And with 3 kids, it's tough. So like, now more than ever, I really appreciate going through my link. Yeah. I'm gonna put, what's it called? Streamlabs. Yeah, you get the bonus Primogem for Welcome to, although it's much smaller. But you get 24 Primogem. No reason not to. And even the Battle Pass. I think. I thought I saw Battle Pass on here. I don't see it anymore. It was on here before, I swear to God. Weird. I swear to God the Battle Pass was on here before. I'm actually so confused. I don't like this not covering pre-release arc. I still cover the important things if you pay attention. But honest, like I cover the important things and the things that are sure things, but I'm just not as flip-floppy on the various updates that really swing things. Like, and make things more confusing. I still keep you up. If you follow the channel closely, you're still going to be updated on everything that's going on. You can do Battle Pass, it just doesn't show up for you because you already bought it. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Where is this link? Let me get it in the, let me post it in the... Let me post it in the description. I'm confused. I came to hear that you're the goat of Hex Moika. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, here we go. Okay, you should now be able to... So command Hoyo Top-Up. It should work in YouTube as well. If the info is out there, what's so wrong about covering it? I do cover it. If you keep if you pay attention closely, I'm covering it. I'm covering it a little bit sideways, but I'm covering it. And the thing is, and what's so wrong about covering it? Hoyo's kind of cracking down, to be honest, if you're too explicit. So I would rather, and I don't think that the channel strike I had anything to do with that. But I kind of don't want to play with fire when it's livelihood and it's the future of the channel. And the beta changes a lot anyways. So like waiting until later in the beta and like live stream time, it's really not the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Your link is not there, or do you have a coupon code? What do you mean my link is not there? This is the link is... Oh, the link doesn't work? Interesting. I don't know why it doesn't work. Oh, there was a 4 missing at the end. Nice. Have you calced the teams yet? What teams? I don't do calcs, I test. This is Jello Impact where we build and test every character, not calc every character. The censorship vibe and the go-arounds are so annoying. Well, that's fair enough. You have the right to be annoyed. I would just rather really make sure the channel sticks around than take any risks that don't have much payoff, because the beta changes so much anyway. It's not just a little fun hobby, you know what I'm saying? It's like my entire livelihood. Favorite Jello flavor? I don't really know. I don't eat that much Jello. Is Attack Goblet better for your IC2? I haven't seen calcs on the IC2. I don't understand. Okay. Why doesn't that work? Nothing works. Hold E. Or getting a free 5-star selector in 7.0, including some 4-star characters, like the con selector. Jello, if you top up only once to get the extra gems you get from the site, the 2,000 gems, you get 8% off, or sorry, not 8% off, you get 8% additional gems for up to 5 purchases. So to get the bonus 2,000, you need to do a $100 top up 5 times. What kind of team investment would be considered enough to skip Columbiana? I have R1 Muka and C1 R1 Skirk and C2 Freyna. Depends on your goals. Say you might want to aim for C2 Skirk. Like, I don't know, are you able to clear the Lunar Shill with those bosses to your satisfaction? If so, then it might be enough. The new set is for sign out, correct. When you eyes EM Sands and attack Goblet better than attack Sands Electro Goblet. Yeah, you want EM Sands Electro Goblet or vice versa, and you never want to use Electro. My god. Are you playing Japanese for the Nicole chest opening dialogue? What is it? I don't know about that. I'm playing in Japanese because Sandrone's Ia and voice lines are kind of yikes while exploring. Oh, that's fun. Barely. Whew. I do like Sendrone's voice lines overall, in Japanese, though. She's funny. When will Skirk run? Probably a while. How to build Bina for a Flint's team? You can check my Bina guide that I just released yesterday. Power creep feels more intimidating in Genshin than HSR. I don't know, it felt worse in HSR to me, but it's been a while since I played. I don't know how it is now. I remember having C2 Acheron and having her be the best character in the game and having her C2 and then coming back not even a year later and she was shit. That's what I remember. HSR like 5 days ago. Mono Remembrance was the GOAT, but today released a boss that can't be defeated by easily by true damage. Yeah. Yeah, how is Castoris these days? Is Castoris still good or is she shit now? They do buff many characters though. Yeah, well yeah, Genshin's getting better at that too, but we'll see. Does Odette and other stellar characters need to be 90 or 81 fine? They should be 90, but fine. I mean, it depends on, like, you know, what your goals are, right? I think about 90 eventually. But it's not like she's useless if she's not 90 or something. You can wait. Can I use Bina, Dear Girl, and not hit with Nilu? You can. FC690, when it use around fuel, I want it. That should be pretty alright, to be honest. Technically Bina's best team for DPS Bina, yeah. Oh, there you go. They want to use on-field Nahida, though. But yeah, on-field Bina is always going to be better there. Just gonna ignore that chest for now, I guess. C6 beta or C2 Alyosha for Sendrone. I think C2 Alyosha should be better. Oh, nice. Why do all the 4 stars I care about the most get the worst kits, including Yehoda? Yeah, Yehoda's a rough one. Alosha's good though. I'm not sure if you care about Alosha. He was better until today. Which Archon do you prefer lore-wise? Raiden. I prefer Raiden in all ways except for power. Is this where he came from? No. Should I pull for cons if I already got her signature in C2? No. Cons on who? Whose signature in C2? What more cons? Go to the power hub. I guess that's down here. Fielding team of baddies. I see you. Yeah, actually, such a crazy good team for that. What were your thoughts on Bina? The ones I put in my Bina video yesterday. That she's very good. Would I replace C4 Diano or C1 Chi-Chi with Odette for Sandrone? Diano. Did you see the Avengers Doomsday trailer? I don't watch trailers. If I already know I'm gonna go see the movie, I don't watch trailers. I already know the basic premise, and it's good enough for me to just go see it, so I don't watch trailers anymore. I didn't watch any Odyssey trailers, so I was completely oblivious to all of the stuff that people were saying about it, and it was amazing, and the movie was amazing. Should I pull Sandrone or Bina or save? I have Skirk, Escafe, Nicole. I want to eventually beat Dyer. Are you a spender? Beating Dyer is gonna be tough if you're not a spender. I'm sorry, but Doomsday looks so dull. It's just the trailer. My thing is, it's just the trailer. There's plenty of trailers that the movie is sick, and the trailer sucks, and plenty of trailers where the trailer looks sick and the movie sucks. Trailers these days spoil the entire movie, especially if you watch the later trailers leading up to it. The first trailer is usually not so bad. The later trailers, yeah. Does Abai have any pull value anymore? I have a benched Ilua. Well, I got for pulling Linnea, but I'm hearing Lunar might fall off. Totally wrong. Get Zabai. That's going to be huge for you. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? Excuse me. I know that I'm not making fun of you. I'm making fun of the people who so confidently made you thought this, but it's like, respectfully, it's like, excuse me, I have all the pieces that make up the best DPS in the entire game. Should I get the best DPS in the entire game? It's like, yes, you should. Holy shit. Yes, get Zabai. That's an insane, it's... The fact that you question that is insane. I saw the Jeff recently beat Dire on free-to-play. After all the Yai shit talking, he folded and got Yai and got him his first Dire. Hilarious. Skip Yai! Skip Yai! Skip Yai! Oh my god. I'm so upset. I'm so upset with Yai. I'm so upset with Jeff for that take. I don't know what I need. Is Navia with Columbia and Lena enough for future lunar content? What kind of content are we talking? Abyss? Yep. Menacing? Yep. Fearless? If you're really good. Dire? Never in hell. When's the buy expected to rerun? Apparently 7.1. Everyone get Zabai. Everyone get Zabai. I stand Zabai. I stand Zabai. I also, like, it helps that she is, like, consistently overperforming for me in Stygian. Like, I try not to use her because I don't really care about her.
Hello?
Oh, hi. You just got here just in time for me to glaze Zabai. My basic take is everyone, if you don't have lunar characters, you should get Bina and Zabai. That's like my, that's my TLDR right now. If you don't have any lunar stuff, get Bina and Zabai. Like, sure, my Zabai is C1 R1, and I have Linnea and C6 Eloa. Sure. But Dire's really hard, okay? Dire's really hard. And I try not to use Zabai, but I end up using her for all my Dire clears. Zabai is, like, really good.
This person says, any woman who wants to teach me to count with my fingers is a keeper. Do you know the reference there?
No.
Oh, she says, why don't I teach you some arithmetic? Let's start with the 10 fingers. Doesn't play Zabai. Fake fan.
Yeah, I am.
That's how you know he doesn't play Zabai ever. Like, not even in the, like, you know how much he plays Sandrone now? He doesn't take out Zabai at all.
That's true. Sandrone's so good for the overworld, though, it's gonna be tough to replace her. Yeah, I also counted for us. True, yeah, I did. Does count. 1, 2.
There was some really interesting Ryo fans on that post. I was like, that post we made with the Ryo stuff, I was commenting a bunch.
What did
a
people
lot
say?
of people were saying, well, people were saying what I expected, where they're like, oh, well, they're trying to nerf him by removing his quality of life so he doesn't synergize with the healers. And I just kept saying the same thing over and over again, which is if they wanted to nerf him, they should have nerfed his multipliers and not removed his quality of life.
Yeah.
And then people were saying in response to that, well, if they gave him his quality of life back now, they can't nerf his numbers because that's already live. And then he would be too broken, is what they're saying.
I mean, he definitely wouldn't be too broken because he would just, the literal only difference is he would be able to use Chi-Chi and Alosha.
And they're not even that amazing anymore?
Aren't that different than, they're just not that different than other stuff.
I don't know, there was like some guy, he was like a Ryo fan, and he was calling me, he said, if you really want to want the quality of life, just play his old teams. I had more than one people tell me that, by the way, that I should just play his old teams if I want the quality of life. I was like, yeah, and do 0 damage, and then they said, you're not a true Ryo fan if you're saying something like that. And I'm like,
Cult of Ryo, let's go!
Just a matter of a fact that he was an F tier unit before these buffs.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you're fighting with me. I just
Yeah,
want his quality of life back.
that's hilarious.
And then that's when they said, well, he would be too broken, and
They're just it's
I
just
don't know.
people are just willing to go through any sort of mental gymnastic to be right.
Like, this is Ryo fan to Ryo fan. Why are we fighting? We're on the same team.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Because they just don't want anything wrong to be wrong with Ryo. They can't be like, "Oh yeah, Ryo has something bad about him now." They're not willing to say that. How'd you get such a good time with Sandrone? Is she on Sig? Yeah.
I
Also,
decided
like,
I
playing well
am
matters a
giving up.
lot, and my Sandrone is very strong. You're giving up
I'm
what?
giving up on Dire
No, you're not. Oh, this Dire.
for this Dire,
Have you
yeah.
even tried?
Oh, the banner's changed. Look at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Have I
Have you even
tried?
tried with Skirk?
Well, so this is what
The
I
Skirk
did.
Charlotte
I
thing?
was like, yeah, I did.
Okay.
So this is what I did. I was like, you know what? Well, first of all, I tried it on Dire, and I didn't really give it a real try. I
Yeah.
just kind of tried it a few times just to feel it out.
Yeah.
And it's like getting Charlotte to work is gonna be hard. You're gonna have to know exactly the timing, like you apply it, and then you have to be really fast. You have to be in the right place, like the exact right place on the field, so
Uh-huh.
that you can, um, like you have to just know where the balls are gonna be, so that she's already an
Mm.
expanded photo frame. You know how
Uh-huh.
it starts small and
Uh-huh.
then it gets big.
Uh-huh.
You have to already be in that the moment they spawn, so that you can just do it immediately and not waste time. And then you're gonna have to know the exact amount of time that you go on Skirk before you swap back to Charlotte to do it again.
Uh-huh.
And then today I was like, you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna get Dire, so why don't I just try and get really good times on my Fearless Clear? Because it wasn't even like my fastest time, even though it's like I'm using C2 characters on everything. Like it should be faster, basically.
Uh-huh.
So I redid my Fearless Clears, and I was like, okay, well, it's just Fearless. I'll try the Charlotte stuff with
Yeah.
Skirk. I couldn't even get it, like his blue, every single time I tried,
Uh-huh.
he had a little bit of a blue shield every time, which means that he absorbed one of them.
Okay.
And I tried like, I don't know, I guess I tried like 5 times, maybe 6 times. I guess that's not like a lot of times, but it's like 6 times and I couldn't
Yeah.
get him to, like, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
That was Fearless. Not to mention that because my Charlotte's
Well,
on the level 70, that one
I
shot
don't
she's dead.
like that's more like a no, that's not true at all.
It is
I'm
true. She literally one shot her repeatedly.
okay. I'm guessing that like it's elemental application to beat those things. Like I don't think it's gonna be much different between Fearless and Dire for that mechanic. Is that right? Isn't that right? Like the difference between
I
Fearless
don't think
Dire is
it.
not the ease of
Yeah,
beating
I
the
don't think.
balls. It's the damage. So if you're just like learning the mechanics, I don't think Fearless versus Dire is really any difference at all.
But the damage has to be really fucking good. Like I'm gonna have to be really tight with those combos.
Mm-hmm.
Play pretty perfectly.
But if
And
you
on
didn't
top
even
of
get to
that,
the
I'm gonna have
I
to.
mean, maybe I'm misunderstanding, but it sounds like you didn't really get to the damage phase. You're just doing the shield breaking phase still.
Yeah.
Because like for all we know, like you might have enough damage.
Yeah, I might.
So I
I'm
don't know.
not really seeing a lot of low investment. Like I'm not really seeing a lot of skirt clears with the
Mm-hmm.
type of investment that I have.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I do see them, they're like kind of crazy. If you filter, you're going to the website, they're gonna be C0 skirt clears with FPS unlock. Because this website doesn't care if you have FPS unlock. And it doesn't label it FPS unlock either. And a C0 Skirk with her weapon with FPS unlock is better than C2.
Is there a way to tell if they have FPS unlock?
If they say it in the comments.
Yeah, 190 FPS.
I found an example. Like, Xander sent me some example somewhere. I can't remember where he sent it though. I'd have to, like, search my server, search your DMs. I don't really know where he sent it.
I don't know. C2 Skirk. I guess the C1 Escoffier.
Here, I found the video. Here, I'll send it in admin chat. Let me see what the investment is on this.
I wonder if they accepted my clear.
Okay, it's a C2 R1 Skirk. C0 Farina. C1 Escoffier. And R0. So the only difference between this clear and mine is they have a C1 Escoffier.
Uh-huh.
Which is kind of a big deal.
It's a big deal.
And it's, let's see, how much time do they clear it in? Oh, they're clearing pretty fast. It's 81 seconds.
I don't know. I feel like you haven't given it a real try yet, but if you don't want to, then that's fine. I just think it could be possible, since it sounds like,
I think,
because like it sounds to me like this. Like I'm pretty sure the breaking the balls is not different between Fearless and Dire. It's just like application. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Crazy how if people missed Yai, then maybe she's gone forever. When do you think she'll rerun?
I think she'll rerun around the time that the Archon is here. Before or after, I don't know. And this guy isn't playing perfectly either. But I just know that somehow I'm not going to be able to replicate it.
How do you know that?
Because whenever it comes to Skirk, I can't do it. When it comes to Skirk, I watch I watch people play it online, and then I try it and it doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, there's not that much benefit to clearing Dire, so unless, yeah, basically it's like just like unless you want to, unless you want to clear Dire, then it's like why bother? So that's fine.
I had fun doing Mavwika, and then the Zabai is like free anyway.
You just hate Skirk, so makes sense.
I don't hate Skirk.
You do.
It's just gonna. It's
you
just
tried
like I don't
4
like.
times?
I'm down for some tryharding on Skirk, but that's a level of tryharding. It's like really tryhard. It's gonna be really hard. I know it's gonna be really hard.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I want to try hard that much with Skirk.
Yeah, being on a Fate Point banner is evil. I agree. They should have They should have put her on banner instead of Raiden or something. Like, let's be real. She's the better
But
Electro Unizuma character.
Putting her on that banner makes it a bait banner, and it also makes it seem uncertain if she's gonna be the future best in slot or not, and they want you to feel that way.
True, if they put on a regular banner, we would all it would instinctively make you feel like she was gonna be best in slot.
But ultimately, I think I just don't really have the drive in me right now to do it. But I'm not gonna lie, if it was Mawika that was standing, like if I had to do Mawika stuff, maybe I'd do it.
Because you hate Skirk!
Guys.
そろそろお茶会でも開こうかしら。みんな空いているといいのだけれど。
Who will power creep Yai? Mitya? I don't think Mitya's even Electro. Put Yai on standard? Absolutely not, not after what they did. I mean, do I want good characters on standard? Yes. Will they do that? No, they won't.
Such a good thing happened to me this week. A new sushi restaurant opened, and they make great sushi for cheap. This is 15 bucks. For me to get this from any other sushi restaurant would be like 25 at least. Even then.
That looks good.
Yeah. For 15 bucks. Unbelievable.
That's not too bad.
Unbelievable. I would easily pay 20 for this. Easily. And because it's like this walk up, grab and go in my Safeway, you don't have to tip. You can't tip. So it's like, it's actually even cheaper. Insane. Yes, Raiden is officially the worst limited Electro 5-star. By a lot.
You know, it might not be Skirk, it might be the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when I think about what I don't want to do, it's the mechanics of the boss. Not doing Skirk combos. Skirk combos are fun. I'm totally down to do Skirk combo, to do a boss over and over again until I do the Skirk combos perfectly. It's figuring out how to do the ball mechanic perfectly. That's what I don't want to do.
I love Skirk, but she's so weak without the right teammates and artifacts. You're funny.
Replace the word Skirk with like any modern DPS, and it's still a true statement.
But yeah, that makes sense. The boss mechanics are kind of cringe as hell.
Yeah. Because I try-harded with Skirk on Tulpa. I really did.
Yeah.
That's not too bad of a boss for Skirk matchup. But I was trying hard for that.
That's true.
And yeah. And then I haven't really had a lot of time. I think before that.
You've had a lot of time?
I haven't had a lot of time.
You watch like 5 hours a day of anime.
No, okay. You're not understanding what I'm saying.
Okay.
I was trying to finish my sentence, but you interrupted me. I haven't had a lot of time with Skirk, which is a bad way of saying I've pulled her recently, so there haven't been a lot of bosses for me to test her on. So like, yeah, I retried her on her shill boss a bunch of times. I remember that, but that was like right after I got her.
Mm-hmm.
I did give Hera a try until it felt like it wasn't possible because I felt like I did pretty well and it was pretty far off. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Hera was tough because it's so easy to die.
Yeah, that's another thing. If I die too many times versus a boss, then my motivation goes down because it's not fun to die a bunch.
Okay, this is actually just robbery. There's just so much sashimi. There's so much. I feel like I stole this. I'm eating here every day this week.
But literally, I tryharded so hard on Skirk with Topa that my keyboard hand was getting carpal tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of anime. Okay, we were watching Attack on Titan. I've never seen it before. And I just finished it. Here's the deal. Why we were watching it for so much is because we were kind of binging it. At first it wasn't a lot because season
I just know
1 and
every
2
time I
are
tried to join
bad.
your call, I previewed it, and you're always watching it. Always.
Yeah, well, for the last 2 weeks probably, yeah. But season 1 and 2 and the first half of season 3 are bad and boring and you don't get anywhere. And then second half of season 3 and to season 4 is like when the show begins and it is actually interesting and good.
I've seen some of it. I liked it. What I've seen.
And that's when we were no-lifing it.
Is it worth building ER on Sucrose? No. Just EM. She doesn't really ever need to burst. Unless it's on Moika teams, and then you just burst every other rotation anyway.
You watched it in one go, didn't feel the situational horror of first 2 seasons? I don't really know what you mean by that. I don't like that, like, the main characters are all bad. Why are they all bad? The 3 main characters, literally, I was like, are they gonna die yet? I want them to die.
Now everyone's arguing about anime.
Someone wants to know my poll plans. My poll plans are Odette and probably the Cryo Archon. I don't see a reality where I don't pull a Cryo Archon. They're gonna make me pull the Cryo Archon. And it's not like I'll be upset about that. I'm just hoping it's not a DPS.
She can't just be a stellar DPS.
Yeah.
Because, like, I feel like a bunch of people are gonna have, like, C2 Ryo or just, like, Sandrone in general. And then it's like, they would have to make her so incredibly good and to make it worth dropping your other character. And, like, do you really want to drop your other character if they're well invested? I don't know. At
We were
least
looking into
Malika.
slime theory
Mm-hmm.
more this morning, and it like definitely seems to be correlated more with some archons over the other. Some of them are like, what? Like with the dendro slimes, they're like, it's hidden and Nahida is hiding.
No.
音楽は好きよ。いろいろな楽器を
What does the dendro slime even do? Although,
何その
It
顔
hides.
what does Nahida
And then
even
you
do?
burn it. And then you burn it.
どこ
And
か
then
に
it comes
ピア
out
ノがあれ
once
ば
it's burning.
すぐにでも披露してあげるわ
Nahida burning confirmed. Emily, the real dendro
I guess
archon
maybe,
confirmed.
we don't know. The Electro Archon is there's two different forms of the Archon, and there's twins. Pyro Archon is it burns, and so does Mavuika's hair. Like,
Oh my god.
you could say that it explodes, and she does a burst. Like, her burst is a big nuke, you know? You could say that.
I know. The dendro slime does nothing, and so does Nahida.
True! Slime Theory confirmed! Slime Theory is good on Archon Kit. Well, it definitely made sense with Animo and Geo. Because Animo flies, and so does Venti, and the Geo one has a shield, and so does Zhongli. I just think that it could be a hint, but it definitely doesn't mean anything conclusive. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the Candy B-Bug video? Is that the one that just looks like total bullshit rage bait? No. I don't watch videos that... If I get the sense that a video is just trying to make me mad for no reason, then I don't watch it. I don't want to give it attention. Or care.
Xander thinks that Slime Theory is useless, I guess. I think that some of the time it made sense, and other times it didn't make any sense at all. It's like up in the air on if it's it's definitely not like reliable, but I don't think it means absolutely nothing. That's what I think.
It's just like,
The Farina slime is that there's the two different kinds of slimes in the like boss fight. There's like the dark slime that does burst damage, like it breaks and does damage, and then there's the other slime that heals, and that's kind of like her two modes.
that's pretty legit. Interesting.
Maybe we haven't seen the Nahida thing yet. I don't know.
Just to finish up on this video thing, it's also like some person made a video and they gave their opinion, and like everyone's giving it so much credit. It's just like some random person's opinion. Like, who even cares?
Wait, what are we talking about?
There's just like this trending video that people are talking about in the comment about just someone saying how Genshin is shit, basically, I think. I don't know. It's just some bullshit rage bait video. And I just don't understand why people care so much. It's like, oh, someone thinks the game is bad? I haven't watched it, so I don't know exactly.
Like, what are people talking about the video that they're giving it credit for?
I don't know. I've just heard that it's rage bait and bad, but people just keep bringing it up.
何その顔信じてないわねどこかにピアノがあればすぐにでも披露してあげるわ
Now April's rage baiting? What? I don't know what you think I'm rage baiting. Xander, we're not saying that slime theory is reliable, but since there are similarities, I think that there is something going on there. It's not like 100% of the time, but I do think there is something going on there. I really do. It's not all or nothing. It doesn't need to be 100% accurate all the time or it's useless.
Okay, the Hydro, the Geo, and like, I don't know. The Dendro one, I feel like they didn't even know what they were doing with Dendro when they made a Dendro slime. Like, if anything, just the fact that it was Dendro hinted at Nahida because it told us that there was a Dendro region. I don't know. It's like,
I don't know.
there's
They burned down Irminsul.
Yeah.
But does that really? Is that really a connection? I don't know.
I don't really like a lore connection as like, I don't know.
Well, that's some of them. I mean, the Electra one is that she's a twin.
I don't know.
there's
They
two-
all kind of have a twin though. I don't know. That seems cope.
What
Like
do you mean? they have a
Nahida
twin?
has like Nahida has Rukkhadevata, Farina
But that's
has
the same
her
person.
god self.
But that's a different person. They're not twins.
Moika has like her past old self.
That's the same person. None of them have twins, except for A. But what I think is a better counter to that is that like the Hydro Slime is kind of a twin, where there's the light slime and dark slime that we're talking about when it comes to the Farina one.
I don't know. It's called a mutant
But there are two
Electro.
Farinas.
Like, is she mutant? I don't know. She's just she's a twin. She's not a mutant.
You're a mutant.
What would your mutant powers be if you were a mutant?
I don't even know how to answer that question.
That's the other reason I don't like slime theory coping is because they bounce between lore and gameplay as soon as one doesn't fit, just to find something. That's kind of what I'm really not liking. Like, what are we gonna say that if Litsaritsa is not a shielder, are we just gonna say that she's like cold and distant because she has a shield? And I don't know, it just doesn't.
No, I mean if it doesn't fit because she's not a shielder, then some of the slimes fit and some of the slimes don't.
But then it's like useless for predictive power.
Well, I wouldn't say it's useless because some of them do predict it.
So in terms of
if something is right some of the time, isn't that still useful? It's not completely useless because it's wrong sometimes, right? April banished for the Attack on Titan take? Well, it was just like, oh no, we're being attacked by creatures that we don't understand. You want to understand them? We're not going to tell you anything for 3 seasons. actually we're just gonna introduce more and more characters that all just fucking die repeatedly before you have an attachment to them, and then the 3 main characters are bad. But I liked it in the end, okay?
Whoever's speaking sounds like an FSV8. It is.
Oh my god, people keep saying that.
It's because you are. I really want Mulani cons. I'm totally gonna get them.
Oh my god. You just gotta get to season 4 to enjoy it? Well, I did, actually. I don't know, a lot of people probably wouldn't be as patient as I was. I really gave it a chance, okay?
I mean, I think people like it for, like, the other parts of the show, not just learning about the, like, you're more interested in learning about stuff, whereas other people might just be along for the ride.
The story wasn't as captivating. I mean, the main reason I stayed along is I wanted to know what exactly was going on here, because that was the big mystery, and I wanted to figure that out. So that's why I kept watching. But they would not address it for so long. But then usually what can captivate you on a side quest is like the characters. Like if you find a character really compelling and interesting, then it doesn't really matter what they're doing, because that character is involved and it can be interesting. But like it was hard to keep track of all the characters because there were so many, and then they kept dying. Like just as soon as you think that your cast is like the main cast and this is who you should learn, they all fucking die. And I don't even think it's a hot take to dislike the 3 main characters. Like, one of them's a whiny bitch boy, one of them's literally fucking insane, and I was like, someone get this guy therapy, and one of them's literally just obsessed with the main character and has no other personality traits other than being obsessed with the main character. That's literally her whole personality. It's really boring.
Sounds rough.
I hear it was better if you like read the mangas, because then you like got to know the characters better at least, or something. Because they would think it extended more, there's more detail, so you got to know the characters better.
I'm gonna see if Instructor Ilua is good here.
You had to watch. It's because you watched it when you were too old. You had to watch it back in 2012 when our brains were more elastic.
That's funny.
Aaron being insane is peak though, they say? Okay, but Aaron being insane is like annoying. It's not like fun insane. It's like, oh my god, like literally this is who is the most important character in the show. He's insane. Who? What? Can we give the power to someone else? Like, holy shit. And what's funny, Jello, is that in the end, it was truly awful that he had the power. It was like really a horrible, horrible thing that he had the power. Okay. So what wasn't even wrong about that? Death Note slander? I didn't say anything about Death Note. Someone else say something about Death Note? This person's, why do people obsess over these super popular animes? They're missing the actually good stuff. I don't know, sometimes things are popular for a reason. I don't know, you know?
Uh-huh. It's true. I also didn't like the characters very much, but the story was good. Yeah, that's basically how I feel. Okay. That was better. But obviously, because it's C6 Elo versus Chiori. So. But Chiori is surprisingly close. Okay, now Bina didn't have enough ER, which name a more iconic duo. A Hydro Archon figure and not having enough ER.
Maybe people just don't know what to watch. And are sheep? I don't know. I think that if something's highly rated by a large portion of the population, there's a good chance it's actually good, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's brain rot that rises to the top, if we're being real. Sometimes it's brain rot. But I wouldn't say this show is brain rot by any means. It had some issues, but it had a really compelling story. What I think is most interesting is that there were points in the story where I was like, I don't know whose side I'm even rooting for anymore. Like, it doesn't even matter which side wins. Like, it's both bad. Which is like an interesting position to be in, because in a lot of shows it's just like, good guy win, bad guy bad.
Can you not crit on that shield? Can you not fab on that shield? I'm confused. Sorry.
No fab on the shield.
Okay. Zabai's kind of growing on me though.
Why?
Because she always helps me with Dire, and she's hot.
Don't give me this shit. Don't give me
What?
this shit.
What?
Next patch, you're just already gonna not care anymore. And you better place her in a second. You're a Genshin whore.
That's true, I am a Genshin whore.
Interesting writing, they challenge your thinking, you make you question what's good and bad. Yeah, I think some real philosophical questions and discussions came from watching that show for lots of people.
Pretty fast times at Caesar R1 for all the 5 stars and C6 Chi-Chi. Yeah. But not C6 Chi-Chi, C0 Chi-Chi. Or C4, which is essentially C0. R1 Nicole also doesn't matter. My Sandrone is really good though. Like the build I have now is like insane.
Okay, this person talking about transcending time, that's actually a part about the show I really don't like. They somehow brought a show that has nothing to do with time travel and introduced a time paradox, and I really hate it. Cause he can see the future. Don't you hate that, Jello? We were just talking about that the other day.
I hate it a lot.
Yeah, I hate it.
I hate it a lot. I hate everything about it. Get your time paradox shit out of here. Right now. Oh, but Zabai is C1R1.
What's the best team for Ryo without Yai and Sandrone? Odette, probably Beto in place of Yai, right? And then I don't even know who the fourth slot would be. Nicole, if you have it. And if you don't have Nicole,
fuck you.
Zhongli.
Yikes.
Diona.
Not really though.
No, Diona, don't use the burst.
Yikes.
Level 1 weapon on Alyosha.
Fabware. ERware.
Well, maybe lots of people knew about everything Xander because of mythology, but I don't know anything about mythology things, so everything was new to me. Okay?
For what? What is that again?
Attack on Titan is based off of mythology.
Mm.
Should I still build Mizuki?
Yep.
I hear she got nerfed and she's bad now.
Nope. Is this the correction? Jeff is walking back his 200k take, and so now he's saying she's. And now people are, even though her nerf barely mattered, people are saying she sucks now, even though she's exactly the same as it was before, basically.
Well, my friend who doesn't like Jeff was the one that told me about it, so I don't know his sources.
Bad how? She's the same. It's like hasn't changed at all. Basically. This is why I hate the beta, is that like a tiny nerf and people are like, oh, it's shit now because it was nerfed. It's like, she was broken before and it's like, it was reduced by like 5k. It like doesn't matter at all. Fuck. Weird. 250 PHP. I don't know what PHP is, but you're my new favorite person. Should I build my C6 Chi-Chi or wait for Alosha? I saw he was nerfed. Basically, C6 Chi-Chi is now about equal to C6 Alosha, so might as well just build Chi-Chi. Bennett low-key fraud. I told you guys Nicole was broken. Okay.
I got C1 Yai, but didn't get Sandrone, Ryo, or Sino. What should I do? Get Odette?
Fav. How the dog went there so late? I know. It actually fucked up my run. Bro made a huge donation, barely got a thanks. I said they're my favorite person. Also, is what how do you know what currency is PHP? I assumed it was like a currency that was not very high. But maybe I'm wrong. If anyone knows. I've never heard of the PHP currency. Is 25 PHP a lot? $4.05? Yeah, that's what I thought. I think my reaction was adequate. But I do appreciate it, as I said.
Guys, I finally got the ER 5-star standard weapon for Bennett, and then I was building it, and then I was like, wait, I don't use Bennett. You know what my favorite thing about Skirk is, though?
What?
That she references Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah. Alright, I guess Instructor Elu is a little bit better, it seems.
I think it seems like C0 Linnea is like better than C2 Columbina. Like, you just cleared that Zabai clear in like the same amount of time as I did.
Did you
What's
use
your
Instructor Elo? 102.
Let me see.
You said you could one phase though. I could never one phase.
It's 100 seconds for me.
Yeah, but you said you could
one phase.
Yeah, but that's just how long it takes if you don't one phase. But if you one phase, you reduce it by a ton. I can't one phase. Can you? But you can one phase. You said. If you can't one phase, then I agree, and if you can one phase, then yours is definitely better. But you also have C2 Zabai as well. But I have R1, so it should be about the same. So, yeah, I think C2 Columbina is a bit better though, because there's no way I could one phase with this.
Yeah, it's close to one phasing. I'm not sure if I could do it, but probably with the right crits.
I'm not close.
Wait, why do I look at the comments and someone's saying sex with Columbina?
They're saying that's better than C2 Columbina.
Chat.
Classic chat. Chatting away.
Chat moment.
Any idea how much you have to invest in Chori for... No, I replied to that. That was in response to you saying that Linnea C0 Linnea is better than C2 Bina. I don't think that's true. How much you have to invest in Chiori for a Zabai team to beat C6 Ela? About, I would say C2 R1 Chiori, because her C1 does nothing. C0 R1 is close-ish, but I would say C2 at least. Maybe more, I don't know. 500 PHP from Dundrian Diva. Thank you so much. Literally my new favorite person. Does anyone know if Attack Goblet is better for C2? Yeah. Does C2 have like something special with it with EM? Like, because it gets more EM? Is that the idea? I would guess yes, but it's probably still pretty close. I would say probably. Attack Goblet's always better? I mean, it's pretty close. You want to go 1 attack, 1 EM is my understanding, but I don't know. I wish that what's it called? I already forgot. Oh yeah, C1 she already did something. No, it's not attack versus Electro, it's attack versus EM. You want to go 1 EM, 1 attack right now?
Did you test it yet?
No, because I don't have an attack. A second attack sans. I'd have to craft it.
There is speculation that a double attack might be better. So it kind of needs to be tested. I'm specifying for the chat.
You kind of need to be tested. Got him!
That was really bad and I'm not laughing.
I'm really pleased. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Never mind. I have an attack off. Or attack sounds. Oh, that's really funny.
Surprise baptism.
You're welcome. I'm blessing you.
That's crazy. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if I can get a better time. Jello, your Genshin Impact ads are everywhere? Sick.
I've never seen an ad from you.
I've had a few people say that they've seen my ads now.
I don't think all my characters are gonna be built by the time the 7.0 drops.
Miss, I don't need the battle pass.
Well, I'm not running out of materials, it's just takes a while because of daily restrictions.
I don't understand.
I can't get all of the boss drops in one day. And I have to farm the talent books, which can't be done on one day. I have to do it on specific days. But I'm not running out of Mora. I'm not running out of books for leveling the overall level.
Oh. Oh my god. Don't piss me off. It's the first day of the patch, right? So we get... But there's no restrictions? Or is that only for a new character?
I tried to do it this morning and it didn't work, but that was before the banners changed.
I think maybe it's only for a new character.
Got a 4-star on the standard banner, let's see. Oh, it's just a fab bow. Is it C3 Columbina time?
Yes.
I remember when I thought the original banner was bad, but like this banner I think is worse.
Yep. So much for the rerun banner always being better. That's why waiting for a perfect banner is such bait.
Should I finally get Raiden's weapon?
Oh my god. You can finally use it on your Shen, huh?
Yeah. We're finally getting close to a point where with the event that makes you trial the characters, I'm getting close to having all of them. Because like once you've done it once, you never have to do it again now. That's how they changed it. But it's only ever since they changed it that it remembers if you've done it or not.
Yeah.
When did they change it though? Because it made me do a Roron. And wasn't a Roron on like Columbina's last banner or something?
That's how I've been feeling. Isn't it better to ignore the mini balls to leave the shield up for longer since it takes 150% Stella damage? You think so? That's interesting. I don't think so, but maybe. I can try. That's interesting. Will Sandrone with Hadet be fine without Yai? Yep.
This means how much is an upgrade is C3 Columbina for Nefer?
No idea. Don't bet.
Yeah, just don't.
Columbina C3 is not particularly great. Maybe they're asking because they already got it.
I don't even know. Usually the first level up constellation is the one for the talents that are more important.
Yeah.
Is it 2 talents that are more important? Is that what it does? 2 of them? Because then it would just be skill burst. But
she also gets a small buff increase. She's one of the very few characters that actually gets not just a talent upgrade.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe the only character ever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
It's her skill.
Her skill and burst are essentially equal priority. I think at this point we really want to break the shield faster because It'd be dead if it was broken. Interesting. Maybe there's something we can do here.
I was testing Skirk today with Dahlia, and Dahlia does get better with combos. It was like 10k more.
Than Dahlia without combos, or
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's the thing is he just does his contribution to the team is smaller with the if you're doing combos. He'll be comparatively worse compared to Mona.
Well, my Mona's not C4, but it's about the same.
I don't know. Why would you play Skirk with Dahlia? Because Dahlia is her favorite character in the game and the only reason why she got Skirk in the first place.
Yeah.
Surprise baptism.
Who even is Dahlia? Oh my god.
Okay, 90 over 180. That is that's what we're gonna test. Actually,
you're just like always testing. Did you laugh at that?
uh-huh. I mean, sometimes I'm not testing, sometimes I'm building. Agree?
Oh my god. This is not even funny.
Okay.
Okay.
Shut up. Let's try them both. Are you gonna stream until the banners are live? I mean, no. Doesn't really, like, this I'm not doing anything with this banner, it just happens to be today, and I thought it'd be a good time to stream. Also, since potentially some people are spending, so I can promote the official HoYoverse Top-Up website. You guys should use my link. It's broken. Hoyo Top-Up. The official HoYoverse Top-Up website. Yay. Explain the Dahlia love. How important is it to level 90 Miko? Very. Okay, I'm gonna switch Chi-Chi back to
I think Dahlia's funny. And I like funny characters.
What happened to
loves
Loot Bar?
drama.
I decided Hoyo Top-Up, the official HoYoverse Top-Up website, was better for you guys. Because there's bonuses, and then you can even use certain techniques to give yourself discounts.
Do you want to tell me more about the official Hoyo Top-Up? This sounds very interesting.
It is. Yeah, loot bar. Yeah, essentially all the other top-up websites stopped being cheaper. Now you can get the same discounts, if not more, depending on how you do it from the HoYo top-up website. So it's less sure of a thing for me, the way they do it, but I felt too bad. To be honest, I just felt too bad promoting something that was worse. That's like the main reason I went with the official one, because I just think that it's better than any other top-up website.
Wow, so generous.
Exactly.
Go to the official HoYo website, pop-up site.
Make sure you go through my link though.
Through Jello's link if you wanna get discounts, just like Jello does.
I think attack might be better. Oh no, I also got a Yamiko upgrade, is the other thing. Jesus Christ.
April reminds me of Dory? Why?
My game has to be scuffed. No way you're hitting 170. I'm only hitting 110.
Are you saying I'm short? It could be a long time for you to laugh.
It didn't feel long in my head. Okay, we're giving her minus. We have to even out the crit and add 1 attack. I feel like being short isn't the most notable thing about Dory. That's the joke. Oh my god. I fucking hate this new thing. Okay, now it's this is the exact same. Okay, we're about to see. The other one was like 180 when I got cooking. I got up to 180. We're about to find out right now, April.
On if attack or EM's better?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I might have messed up. Jello reminds me of Toma. Let's get out there and make some friends. Oops. I did not mean to do that. I'm so pissed.
Okay, team.
Let's get going, team. I don't know. Let's get going, team.
Stay back. Leave it to me. The story has only just begun. I could voice Darren.
No.
Yeah, I could. That was really good.
No, it wasn't.
That was really good.
No, it was not.
I sound just like him.
It's kind of bad.
Decay. New life.
一休みしたいわついて拒絶呪言律令戻れ
My God.
April sounds better than actual Durin.
Why does it keep doing that? I keep resetting like I do in Stygian and it kicks me out. I'm so pissed. I'm actually so pissed.
I kept the I know name card, by the way. I love it. It's just a giant duck.
You would like that.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What do you mean I would like that? What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that you would like that. Wait, what?
Oh my
Why does it have to
God.
mean something?
Oh my God, it means something.
Not everything has to mean something.
Everything has meaning.
演算開始さあ
That was kind of deep.
くだらない
So deep I can't even see you anymore.
What?
さあ
Oh my God, I love missing Chi
Wait, I
Chi's.
don't get it.
I love missing Chi Chi's skill when the enemy is literally right in front of you. What's your favorite Chibi character? Probably Chi Chi.
Why? What?
No, it's probably Nahida.
Okay. Why? You just a sick fuck? That was a joke, guys. He's not. I feel the need to clarify that in 2026, because yeah.
Wait, what happened? Okay. Okay. Wait, what? What is going on right now? Oh, we're editing Chi-Chi's stats. Oh my God. Okay.
拒絶律令
Hey.
呪言律令
Shut up.
戻れさあ滑稽ねいけるわねくだ対策チョック呪言チョックやりなさいティータイムの余興よ一休みしたいわくだ対策律令諸行無常やりなさい けるわね。演算開始。さあ拒絶呪言
Hereby.
律令戻れ。いけるわね。一休みしたいわ。ティータイムの余興よ。ついて反逆呪言。さあくだらない。演算開始。さあ一休みしたい
They're
わ。
pretty close, but I think this is a little bit better.
呪言チョック。再生入れたい。くだらない。
But very, 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 very close. Power creeping Skirk with 2 deflated units is crazy. What are you even talking about? My Syndrome, he said this is the AI. What? Yeah, I think EM attack is a bit better than attack, but they're super close. Super, super close. Like super, 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 super close. Whatever your substats is probably better.
Wait, which was better?
EM attack.
EM or attack?
EM attack.
Okay. April, what's your stellar swirl pulling plan? I don't know. It depends on how things go. Why are you dancing? I guess it's a bit of a delay, but you were dancing.
Because of the music.
That's a very specific question. What's your stellar swirl pulling plan?
Yeah.
I don't
Here's
think
my this is
Ryo
my recommendation
works
for a
well.
new or returning player, by the way. My default recommendation. Okay, you ready for it? Get Bina right now. Get Odette in 7.0. Use Mizuki from the selector. That's your stellar team. Mizuki, Odette, Traveler. And then you get Zabai in 7.1. And now you have an OP lunar team and an OP stellar team in just 2 patches with just 3 5-stars.
And Sucrose is free.
Yeah. That's actually such a good plan. Like, I'm so genius for thinking of that. Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can go EM Sands or EM Goblet and go attack with the other one for Yai. That's what you should. That's what you're supposed to do. We're all pulling right in, right, guys? Right. Right.
I'm getting Odette. I'm building Mizuki. I have her C2. I like Vesna, but I don't know if I'll pull her. I mean, if I have extra pulls. And Ryo, it's like a shill for specifically the stuff. I don't know. I just like her. I think that I'll probably be able to clear with everything that I have already, to be honest. But if I have the pulls and there's not more things coming in the future that I need, and I want to do the Stellar Sword, if I don't know, I could get Vesna if I want to. I don't know if I'm gonna do that though. Right now, this future is very uncertain. I just don't know. I have a pretty good account now. Like if I didn't have anything, I would probably have more of a concrete plan at this point, because I would need to build my 3 teams. But I have like
You can't
4
even clear
teams.
dire, your count sucks.
My count's in a really good place. I don't need anything. So I just pull maybe 1 team a year or something. I don't know.
AI is hilarious. Yaimiko, best weapon, signature catalyst buffed. Number 2, Kagura's Verity.
Wait, what's her best in slot?
Her best in slot is her signature catalyst, and then her second best is Kagura's Verity. AI is so good.
What's that one?
That's her signature.
Oh, that's what I thought. I was confused.
We all were. Her signature catalyst to Thrilling Tales, true. Yikes.
Do you agree with me, Jill, that it makes sense that I don't really have a clear whole plan at this given moment?
Yep. I do.
Given my position, yeah. It all kind of depended on if I was gonna do Ryo or not. And because I decided to do Ryo, I didn't get Sit Lolly, and I like pulled quite a bit this patch.
I think that you should. So you're gonna have Skirk, Ryo, Moika, and Zabai. So you'll have like 4 teams that can theoretically do a decent amount of dire bosses. You should be. I mean, you should be good for. You should be good.
I don't know if I'm clearing Stellar Swirl content on Dire.
Mizuki should do it without that.
C0?
Why only C0?
C0 Odev?
Yeah. Unless they nerf her.
Mizuki without weapon?
Yeah, but you can get her cons. You have what con do you have right now?
C2 Mizuki.
Yeah, so yeah, it'll clear dire.
くだらない滑稽ね
One thing I haven't thought about though is what do I pick from the con selector? I mean not the con selector, the free standard selector.
Probably Mona.
Or G for level 195.
一休みしたいわ演算開始
Yeah.
ついて対策律令チョック律令いけるわねくだらない一休みしたいわ
Why is my ER starting to lag?
滑稽ね
Interesting. Why was our first rotation so shit? Why is our second rotation so good? I have so many questions.
反逆チョック律令チョック演算開始くだらないついてき
I messed up. Kinjo raid. Sick. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, welcome. Testing teams. Yeah. Kind of. I was testing Attack Goblet versus EM for Yamiko.
拒絶呪言律令
And now I'm just seeing what my official Sendrone ranking should be.
くだらない
Should be.
ついて対策チョック呪言律令やりなさい演算開始いけるわね一休みしたいわついてチョック律令チョックさあくだらない
We keep missing our crit with Chi-Chi Fav.
ティータイムの余興よ律令チョック呪言さあ一休みしたいわくだらない
Okay. We're gonna add some crit rate to Chi-Chi, so I stop missing this because I was just lazy with my tenacity build, so it's not like it's hard to get more crit rate on her. I want to steal Jello Syndrome. I do have a very good Syndrome. I don't get Nicole. Doesn't seem she wanted a second witch on the team. Well, Syndrome just doesn't have a good fourth slot right now, so it's the best we have.
さあ滑稽ね
She still buffs attack.
一休みしたいわ
I think we might have missed our third charge attack there.
ついて反逆呪言チョック
Yeah. New 4-star is good, but only at C6? Yeah. Not Escafé? Escafé suffers from the same thing as Nicole in that you can't fulfill her full passive on this team, so... In my testing, Nicole is better, but you can check out the sheet. It's linked in the YouTube description and all my YouTube videos.
余興よ一休みしたいわ拒絶呪言諸行無常いけるわね滑稽ねくだらないついて
It's a bit better.
やりなさい。演算開始。さあ一休みしたいわ。くだら呪言律令呪言再生入れて。さあ滑稽ね。一休みしたいわ。くだら
Okay, I think leaving it at 177 is honestly fair.
いけるわね。ティータイムの余興よ。一休みしたいわ。
I don't know what happened that rotation, but yeah, I think that's fair. Jello, answer this bot's question. What question? What about after Odette? Sandrina Yai Odette? And who's the best 4th slot? Nicole or Scafe? Chi-Chi, the new 4-star? Should still be Nicole, honestly. But we'll test it and see. It could be Chi-Chi, but I think it's still Nicole. What con is your Chi-Chi? C4. So none of her cons matter until C6. And we were trying Tome. It's a little bit better than Wid Sith, but not really. But my build could also be improved, so I think it is pretty much equal to averaged Wid Sith. And then when I used Kagura's with a much worse build, it was also about the same. So I think overall we're quite in the ballpark. Scafe is a character that I think people downplayed that I often said was a better pull than people made out, even if you didn't get Skirk. It's funny now seeing her getting used outside of Freeze. Both Melt and Sunjoy teams. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think that she aged decently. I don't know. I don't know how much you want to go for characters. I mean, I think she was a good pull at the time. And she's still aged decently. Escoffier.
Yeah, that was like a weird time.
Yeah. Is R5 Wid Sith better than Mulani Sig on Yai? It's about the same as averaged Wid Sith. Where was my Yai weapon ranking? Probably in my Yai video.
Did you explore all the moon yet?
No, but I just got to the new area. That was pretty cool.
Which new area?
Like the other part of the moon where it's like it looks cool. Looks kind of like Natlin-ish.
Oh, like the fall one?
Yeah. Where is the AI weapon ranking? There we go. So it's like worse than the Widsith? Almost always, it's like around the same. Do you think the Kaching Main's guide is updated for Stellar? Nope. Is this still the old stuff? Yeah, 155 ER. They need to work on their.
It's so interesting how Escoffier's release was like kind of a big deal, like almost like it was like almost good for anyone. And then as time went on, she just became another one of the like
There it is.
specific supports. Like remember when we were making the support tier list and Escoffier was like up there like competing with Bennett?
Yeah. Yep. I do. And then my most recent tier list, where'd I put her at?
Probably like niche meta.
Yeah, niche insane. She's still with Bennett.
Makes sense now, because Bennett's only best in slot with Mawika Melt now.
Do you think Bina should be a niche insane? Sure, you could put all three of these in niche insane and have nobody in super meta. Sure. She's the best character. She's the most important upgrade for the three best teams in the game. Or not, maybe not most important, but she's a very important and impactful upgrade. I would downgrade Nefa, not Bina, yeah. I would
really
downgrade
interested.
Nefa before Bina as well. But I still stand by this.
I keep saying this.
Mhm.
But I'm really interested in like what's gonna happen in the story this year.
Me too.
For some reason, I think it's gonna be not what we're expecting, but not like it's gonna be good.
What are we expecting?
Like to get our questions answered or something. I think we're gonna get our questions answered in Conria, to be honest. I don't think we're gonna get all our questions answered this year.
I agree.
Like the really important ones.
And so beta changes have been an overall net positive. For example, for Sandrone, as long as you have Yaya Constellation 1 and Odette, it's very easy to build teams that will reach at least 170,000 team DPS, a cheap investment for her, and can reach 180,000 if you have some of the best supports available for the last slot. Out of those, characters like Chi-Chi and Nicole fit more
190 is so insane, bro.
Remember when for the longest time
healing and shielding
we
effects
were
that can easily
saying
be activated
that
through their
100k is like the baseline for siege and clearing? That
And
wasn't
now
even
we're
that
at
long ago.
190. It was a year ago. We were saying 100 was pretty good.
Yeah, it's when we were making the objective tier list.
aggressive enemies, you could easily need to use it more often than that.
It was a
For
year
all
and a bit ago, but yeah, that's insane.
Alyosha, as I anticipated earlier, the Constellation 5 Alyosha in lower situation is now pretty sad. There is now a quite remarkable difference between him and the easily obtainable Chi-Chi on the team, and is generally one of the weaker characters you can use in this slot. On the other hand, the Constellation 6 Alyosha situation is still pretty good, as it's still
And
the
then
best
we
fourth
thought
slot for
Mavika
Sandrone,
was
but not really
insane
particularly better than other
because she
options,
broke
and most
the
importantly, what more price it
100k
will cost to
barrier.
get this many Constellation 6 Alyosha.
Sorry?
And we thought Mavika was insane on release because she broke the 100k barrier. Like newer DPSs were around like 100k or something, and she was like 120.
Yeah.
Higher as of right now, as his rotations are also pretty cool in my opinion, because they're rather short. This synergy
And now 120, we're like,
low
that's kind of bad.
60% unless you get hit, and this makes him unable to use his special, but not anymore.
How bad do you think the power creep was this year?
In Lunar, not that bad because it's only one team. If we get that again in Snedge, it's not that bad. As long as... I don't know, it's just the problem. I think the problem is that I don't want... like Sandrone is right now like 10k ahead of Zabai. But with the Archon, it's going to be at least like 30k. So as long as we don't go above, like too far above 200, it's not, and it's only one team, then it's not so bad.
Standpoint, as while Sandrone still has the highest theoretical team DPS in the game, the difference between her and somebody like Zibai is not insane anymore, although I would argue that the level she's able to achieve so early in the region is still quite surprising. In a way, if you have to believe that Alyosha will get replaced by a 5-star release in the future, then the fact it got so many nerfs while Odette only got buffs could be a total positive from a future outlook standpoint, because Odette will stay on the team while Alyosha will probably get replaced, so the fact she's stronger while he's weaker is probably a good thing from a future outlook standpoint. Anyway, is the meta saved? Maybe. I mean, days I'm done for today. If you enjoyed...
Yeah. Did Gel used to show Moika at 120 to 130? Yeah, she was, before we knew any of her combos, it was like 135. And Skirk was at like 120. And now that we've optimized both of their combos, Moika's like 150 and Skirk's like 135 at KQM. And then my testing, it's 180 and 166. Thank God for combos for Moika and Skirk. I tested
combos
the
are part
eye
of the
with attack
reason-
and 180 EM at attack times 2 are around 4k DPS better. Nice.
I think combos were part of the reason the power creep was as much as it was, and it wasn't, like you said, it wasn't like too bad. But I guess we're starting off kind of strong this year, even though we don't have any combo breaking characters from the previous region.
Yeah.
Like, I don't expect Flynn's, Nefer, and Zabai to remain to keep catching up in their DPS as new units come out.
It to me, it all depends on how many teams over 200k we get, right? Like, do they all require Odette? Because if so, no problem. Like, that's not bad power creep to me. If there's only one team that comes out that's better, because that means your second best team is still your Lunar team. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hazy Fully, I pretty much made an entire video on that question yesterday, so you can check my video. I've answered it a lot in chat today too. But if we get 2 Odettes or something like that, or like, I don't know, you can build 2 teams that are above 200k, then that kind of starts cooking the meta. Or if there's another archetype that comes out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if Hex was lunar level instead of Natlan level, that would have made power creep worse in a way. It would have been better in a way, but worse in a way for power in terms of power creep. Maybe 5 Odettes? Maybe. People love Eula being LOL.
Yeah. That's why I did it.
I have to go and do a thing actually, so I'll talk to you guys later.
Not a thing.
I know, sorry.
I know.
Oh, also I didn't hate the event. The fishing.
Wait, the swimming one? What the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah, I thought it was kind of fun.
Oh, we just got surrendered baptized. Holy shit. What are you gonna do now that you're baptized?
Alright, this person is playing Genshin for the first time. This person does
so
viewer clears and eat mice.
But the thing is, though, you are going to
that sounds more up your guys' alley.
You are going to need to at least like do
What?
some of the basic story quests and stuff like that to unlock.
Rat from the sky?
Rat from the sky. Thanks very much,
I need
everybody.
that. That needs to be a
Yeah,
audio.
you need to add rat from this. Yeah.